Hello mga subscribers! Welcome sa Mommy F Diaries!
I could have I could have I could have
So today I wanted to talk to you guys about something a little bit serious and just something that I have been going through recently that I thought maybe other NICU moms, preemie moms might also be going through or have gone through it in the past. And so yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys and let you know what's going on in my head. So Magnolia is about to turn 10 months old. So on the 7th of December, she will be 10 months old. And if you guys are new to our channel, Magnolia was born like 2.5 months early. So she was born at 28 weeks and 5 days. So she was really tiny. She was in the NICU for 69 days. And yeah, so she's doing great now. She's home and she's doing great. Here's what I want to talk about, and this might be, I never really went through like postpartum depression or anything like that, and I don't even know if that's what this is, but it's just a few things that I've been struggling with lately, and it might just be because I worked in childcare. It might just be that, because I've always been like a nanny or a babysitter, and I worked in childcare, so that could just be it. But what I have been feeling recently, and this is going to sound so silly to some of you, but it's almost like Magnolia isn't mine. And that might be because we've done foster care, so we've had children be with us, and then they leave and are reunited with their parents. But recently, yeah, I've just been feeling like she's not mine. And not in like a, I don't love her, because I love her with everything that I am. But it's just like there's a few key things that in my mind I think of when I think of having a baby. Like when in childcare, I loved all my kids that I would watch. Loved them to death. Now, of course, I love Magnolia differently because she's my own, but I did love all my kids. But there was, and my kids always loved me, but there was something that's different with those kids. This is the way I thought before I had Magnolia, is like the one thing that separates, well, not one, the few things that separate like me from being their mom would be breastfeeding. Like, I can't breastfeed this child because I didn't give birth to it. Also, I never went, or I didn't give birth to the child, labor, and I didn't carry the child. So with Magnolia, I carried her. I did that. But I didn't, in my eyes, it might sound really bad, I did have a C-section, but I never went into labor. So I feel like I really didn't give birth to her. Some people will go into labor and they end up having a C-section. I always saw myself having a natural birth, like just natural. That's the way I saw myself doing it. That wasn't an option for me with her being so early. I have nothing against C-sections, but in my mind, that's what having a baby was like labor, at least labor. I never went into labor. I was never able to breastfeed. I did pump for a while, but even then, I wasn't producing enough because she was so early. My body just didn't know what to do. It didn't know that it needed to produce for this little person. And then we found out that she was allergic, so all that, just a big mess. So yeah, so I don't know if any other preemie moms, NICU moms have felt that way. Like, how do you kind of get over that feeling? It's such a weird feeling to have, because I know she's mine. She came from me, I grew her, but there's just like that something that was missing. Is I'm a mom, but I've never been in labor, and I've never been able to feed my baby from my body. And I might just be completely crazy. I might just be wacko, and you guys are like, what is she talking about? This makes no sense. But in my mind, it's kind of hard to explain it, but in my mind it makes sense. And it might just be like it was Christmas and all these, you know, happy feelings, and we had a great Christmas. But yeah, just a few things that I've been feeling. If you are a NICU mom and you've been through something like this, or you're going through it right now, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. A quick update on Magnolia. Robert might put out a film about Christmas, but she did not have a very good Christmas day. Like, she was not her normal self. She was very, like, she laid her head on her shoulder, which she never does that. She's a very happy baby, but she's not a cuddly baby. So for her to lay her head on our shoulder was like, something's wrong. And then she would just randomly like scream out like she was in pain. And we didn't realize it till a few days later that her hemangioma that she has on her stomach, it actually got like rubbed somehow. And it created like almost like a blister, and it's very, very painful. And we just never saw it because it was on the underside of her hemangioma. So her hemangioma is almost like a giant, like, not a mole, but like a skin tag. It's like a giant skin tag that's kind of like hanging by a little piece of skin, but it's like a big ball. And so it kind of just like flaps around. But it was like the underside, so I just never saw it. And she has been crying getting into the bath, which she loves baths. So like we were like, we don't understand why. Now we know why. So she is going back to that doctor on Wednesday. So I'm filming this on Sunday. You'll probably see it on Monday, and she'll be going to the doctor on Wednesday. So I will let you guys know what the doctor says. We're gonna see if it can be removed, because it's just in a really bad spot. It being right there in the diaper area, that's probably how it got rubbed in the first place. So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My hair is a mess. Sorry, this is like leftover from church today, and my makeup and everything, and it's rainy. It's a rainy mess outside today, so I look a hot mess. But I wanted to film this video to let you guys know what's been going on. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification if you haven't already, and leave a happy friendly comment below. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!